You never really realize you're living the life that you dreamed of until you're in the moment. Boat run it, we have 2 jet skis, we have a GoPro, drone. I work for a reason. I trade every day for a reason. I post content every day for a reason. I want to be able to enjoy life. But yeah, we're in Miami for another day. This is what we do it for. Here to work, to do this for a reason. You earn to be able to enjoy it. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Right now it is Saturday at 12. So yesterday's video ended earlier in the morning. For me, for you, it was probably a day ago. But right now, it's going to be a boat day. It's going to be an adventurous day. We got a boat run it. We have 2 jet skis for the boat. We have a GoPro. We might have a drone. It's going to be cool. We're going to have a whole lot of stuff going on this fine Saturday in Miami. But first, I got to get down this horrendous damn garage. These garages in Miami ain't it. Like, the shit is horrible. But you know what? It is what it is. At least I'm in Miami. At least I can deal with having to deal with a high-rise garage, right? That was a false alarm. They had, for you guys that don't have context, they had the fucking fire alarms going off. And yeah, they just said it was a false alarm. So we were in the elevator when they were saying don't use anything. So we're just there like, I mean, hey, it's too late now. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys. We gotta go pick up one of our friends. We're gonna pick her up, and then from there, we gotta go to Target. She needs to get a bathing suit. From the bathing suit, we're gonna get food. From there, probably come back to the crib and just get ready to go on the boat because we gotta be on the boat at 3. But it's only 8 minutes away, so it's not like we gotta be in a stupid rush. But Miami traffic hit different. I don't know what we might be in for. Right now, we're supposedly only on a 20-minute drive. We'll see. We'll see. These 20-minute drives have been turning into 40, 50. It's just been crazy. All right, now we about to head to Target, park in the alley and shit. Look, come on. See where we are. Good old alley parking. Raymond James, what the fuck? About to get some fruit for the boat. Staying hydrated. Just got back to the Airbnb. We got all the food and everything. Is my camera in here? My camera's on my side. We got back to Airbnb. We about to get everything out the car, and then we gotta get in this Uber. We got her in the back. Her in the back. All right, we got everything. Now we just waiting for the Uber. Nice, good old downtown. It's a little breezy, but it feels good. Once that sun start hitting, it's gonna be nice. But we just got to the boat. I'm waiting for Enzo, wherever he is. But we about to be on the water. Now we got the bottom of the boat, you know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. Got the little bed in here. If I wanna sit and, you know, look at the sky and shit. This is kind of a vibe. It makes me feel like I'm in a boat. Sienna, we gotta get something like that. Oh yeah.
The camera.
I gotta get that.
Got to.
Look at this. Alright, right now we back in a spot. This camera is not bright right now. There we go. But we was just on the yacht. The yacht was thorough, I ain't gonna lie. First time I was on a yacht in Miami, I don't regret nothing. It was a fun time. We didn't really do too much. We were gonna get on the jet skis, but we ended up not having time for the jet skis because we were late. But it was a good vibe. For the price of what it was, I don't regret nothing. Right now we're about to go chill by the jacuzzi in the pool over here. We have Anna, we got my girlfriend over here. We're about to just go chill by the pool. But yeah, we're just kind of chilling right now, enjoying the fruits of our labor. Listen, I work for a reason. I trade every day for a reason. I post content every day for a reason. I want to be able to enjoy life. That's exactly what I'm doing. Like right now, look at these water. Look at the water over here. I'm just enjoying life. That's all I'm doing. I want you guys to do the same exact thing. You don't live life, you don't work every day for no reason. You're here to work, to do this for a reason. You earned to be able to enjoy it. For the people that didn't earn it yet, you don't have no room to be enjoying nothing. But for the people that earned it, for the people that put the work in, for the people that have the money saved, for the people that actually accomplished the things that needed to be accomplished, that actually achieved the goals that they said they were going to achieve, you deserve this. We about to go eat with my girl. We got Hannah. We about to go to Fleming's, downtown Brickell vibes. Let's see what we can get. I'm trying to get some good steak. Y'all know the vibes. Good steak only. We need some advice. If you had to say anything to anybody right now, what would it be? I think she don't want to. Good morning, everybody. It's another beautiful sunny day in Miami over here. We're still here. I'm probably more than likely gonna end up staying another day here, so. And why am I staying another day? For one, she still has off from work tomorrow, so we still technically have the time to. Two, since Nova kinda created a whole lot of problems on that second day here, we couldn't do as much. We didn't even get to use the pool here just because we were gonna go use it last night, as you guys seen from the video. We went down and that shit was closed. Don't know why it was closed, but guess what? With that being said, we're gonna go stay at the other place we always stay at. We're gonna have a spa video. We're gonna have all of that. It's gonna go to the Icon. If you know where the Icon Brickell is in Miami, the W Hotel, whatever you wanna call it, out of those 3 buildings, that's where we're gonna stay for the last night, but our check-in is until 4. We gotta check out of here at 11. We just got back from Target and a couple stores. We dropped Anna off at the airport because she has to go back home. And right now it is approximately 10 o'clock. So we got about an hour to get everything checked out, get everything all situated. And yeah, that's the vibes right now. But yeah, we're in Miami for another day. This is what we do it for. When you don't gotta go back technically to a job where you can make money wherever you want, I can stay in Miami. Guess what? I can stay here for another month if I wanted to. But I'm not. It's a little bit taxed to be just staying here renting. If I lived here, it'd be a little bit different. But I ain't doing all that. But before we go, gotta get all this shit cleaned up. Everything is dirty. It's been here for a couple of days. Look at this. But we gonna get it cleaned up though. All right, we leaving. We about to head to the other Airbnb in a couple hours, but we gotta get up out of this one. We already took most of the bags to the car. This is what's left. But we just said the final goodbyes to this little apartment. Ouch. All right, now we're in the car. We just got everything packed up. We're officially locked out the other spot, but we have until 4 o'clock for the other place. But now that I think about it, I gotta send them my ID and everything to lock all that stuff in and see if I can get in an earlier check-in if possible. So we about to do that. I don't know where we're gonna go next. Honestly, not sure, but there's something on the camera. I got y'all. I don't know where we're going next, but we're gonna go somewhere. She's over there. We got Nova in the back, Luna chilling and shit, but I'll see you when I see you. All right, we got some food. Got some Jamaican jerk chicken with some rice, plantains, and everything. About to eat some food, and then I'm not sure where we head after that, but right now, approximately, it's almost 1 o'clock, so we still got like 3 hours. All right, we just got to like this park, little beach thing by the bay. Is it by the bay? No, this is the ocean. We're in Key Biscayne right now with the dogs, but I'll show you closer when we get to like the water. By this tree right now, but you can see the water all the way over here. It's a long ass beach, but like I said, we're at Key Biscayne. It's nice here. Nice little spot, and the dog is going inside the tree. All right, right now I'm just getting some content edited and stuff. So basically the vlog you guys are watching right now, I'm getting like edited and stuff, because if you look at the time, it's 2:30. We still have until 4 o'clock. We're just kind of parked up right now. There's a guy right there. But yeah, besides that, we just chilling, getting work done. She's listening to her. So yeah, that's the vibes right now. Just kind of chilling. By the time I get to the new Airbnb, we're probably just gonna chill, maybe go get some food afterwards so we don't gotta valet the car immediately. But then when we come back from that, definitely wanna go to the pool, definitely wanna go to the hot tub, even maybe the spa. Let's see. Welcome, guys. We got the B&B number 2. You guys about to not be allowed on this balcony. Y'all be drawing. Here, I'm gonna open these curtains. You know what I'm saying? Got a cool little view. The main view is to the left side. The main view is on the left. I'm not sure what that green thing is, but you know, let's check this out. Get those up. And then you got the view right over here. Good old view. And then oh, look, you can see the boats and that stuff from here. We can watch the bridge with all the yachts. Perfect. It works out. But yeah. And we made it to Airbnb number 2. It's a good little view. We got the view of the water and everything right here. We can see the yachts that go by. This is literally where we drove by on the yachts yesterday. So I probably have some point in this vlog me recording us driving by this building that we're in right now. And look at all the people down there walking around and shit. Yeah, the good view is this way. Like, you got this whole little street view. It's nice though. Good old view in the apartment. You guys already seen it and everything, but just a cool little studio joint for now. Out here looking at the pool, looking for the spot so we can see if we can get in and everything. It's nice over here. Took a shower and everything, just kind of getting ready before me and my girlfriend go out to get food and everything. But I'm just kind of talking to a couple of students, just kind of getting them situated. I'm not doing no one-on-one calls. I'm just enjoying my last day, just on this little vacation, this little break before I get 100% back on back to work. Just watching the yachts drive by, just looking at how much money there is in the world, just appreciating how far I've come. Like, yeah, this isn't my apartment, but I got an apartment just like this. And the fact that I'm here, and the best part about this isn't the view, it's crazy because I already have the view. There was a point where I didn't have the view. I was only traveling here because I just wanted to see the view. Now I'm seeing the view like, damn, I could just appreciate this view knowing I have my own view, knowing when I go home, I'm gonna still have a nice ass high-rise crib, knowing I'm gonna still be driving a nice car, still be surrounded by nice things. It's different. It was the first time I was on a yacht, and it was amazing. I'm only 22 years old, and I was able to rent my own yacht. Like, that's just crazy. With my own friends, my own girlfriend. It's wild. You never really realize you're living the life that you dreamed of until you're in the moment, or until you just do a couple things. You're like, damn. You're just aware for a couple seconds. You realize, like, I really dreamt of this. I really wanted to do this for so long. And then once you make it happen, it feels like it was just meant to be. It feels like it was supposed to happen. So it's not even like, damn, I made it happen. It's like I knew it was gonna happen regardless. It's weird. Life is a weird thing, but I'm just enjoying it. I'm just doing my thing every single day, working as hard as I can, just trying to make the best decisions I can, just trying to enjoy this game called life. You know what I mean? There's no rights or wrongs. It's just a matter of making the best of what you got. When the world gives you lemons, when life gives you lemons, we make lemonade. We're gonna make a lemonade stand, and we're gonna make the best of it. Can't control the hand that we're dealt. Can't control the traffic that will be in front of us. All we can do is control what we have control of. Focus on what you have control of. You will lose your mind trying to control the uncontrollable. Focus on what you can control. With what you can control, that's what you're going to be able to change your life with. Keep it simple. It's not rocket science. But yeah, let's enjoy this view. Probably watch the sunset go down and everything. And then I'm going to head. I don't know where I'm going to go get food. Kind of want some steak, but I honestly don't know because I'm not trying to take the car out of valet. I ain't going to lie. I don't care how much money I make. Unless I'm making a good, like, $5,000 plus a day, spending $150 spending like $50 every time I just want to leave this place, I don't know, that's a lot of money, because if I want to leave 2, 3, 4, 5 times, that's just $200, $300, $500. I'm not trading, I'm not teaching people, I'm not making content to spend that money on these valet people. Nah, not yet at least, not yet. When I could be making $10,000 a trade, maybe, but I'm not there yet. Very, very soon. Very, 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 very soon. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys this little view and everything when the sun starts going down. Like I said, I'm just enjoy the fruits of my labor. All right, so we came to the executive decision that we're gonna get Capital Grill, which is right down there. But we're not gonna eat there though. We're just gonna go pick it up and then bring it right back over here. I was looking at the steaks. They had a $180 steak, and then I was like scrolling, and then I put the filter. I put the cheapest option, and I'm gonna buy the cheapest steak. The cheapest steak is still like $45, and it's still 14 ounces. I'll take it. That's the equivalent to like the ribeye that I get from Yard House. So you know what? That's a good steak. I'll get maybe some mac and cheese, some mashed potatoes, maybe a baked potato, maybe some French fries, some shit like that. Cause I'm hungry. Look at this Capital Grill. They've got the bridge going up. But that building up there is crazy. Aston Martin building, it's crazy. A little windy, feels good though. All black, Capital Grill. It's about to go crazy. I it's what is required to get to the point, you're not going to be able to achieve it regardless of how much you money. Because everybody wants to be rich. Everybody wants to be able to travel. Everybody wants to be able to leave their job, quit the job, be a full-time entrepreneur, not even just a trader, just a full-time entrepreneur, be their own boss. But the main thing that's going to determine whether you make that happen or not is going to be your mindset, because I've been trading for 5 years. I've been making content for over 10 years. And for most of you guys, people that have started making some money with trading or started seeing some sort of success have been in the game for a little bit of time already. You've already given experience. Nothing is going to happen overnight, but you also got to keep in mind, you are willing to go through years, if not months, of losing money, not making money. Most people are trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? But it all comes down to the mindset. If you didn't have the mindset required, you would have never even tried. Most people aren't going to try. I was talking to somebody in my, it was on my Instagram comments earlier. I forget what he said. I was like, after 5 years of failing, it was like a real life post. It was like, after 5 years of failing, you finally got that lifestyle. And then, like, I was just basically like an appreciation post, like, oh, after 5 years, I finally made it happen. He commented something along the lines of, I don't know exactly like word for word, but he was like, if it's going to take me 5 years, I'm cooked. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, with that mindset, you definitely are cooked. And the main thing that you have to take away from that situation is most people don't think they can do it. Most people aren't going to be willing to put the time required. I don't care if it would have taken me another 10 years to be able to get to this point, to get to where I'm trying to get to. It's just a matter of, I don't care how long it's going to take. And that's one of the things you guys need to be able to understand. Your time might not be tomorrow. Your time might not be next month. Your time might not be next year. It may not be in the next 5 years. You can't determine when your time is going to be. All you can do is control what you have control of. What do you have control of? The trades you're taking, following your rules, the system you're following on a daily basis, your daily routine, your habits that you're building on a daily basis. You can only control the things that you're doing, your actions. You can't control the uncontrollable. Now, when it comes to mindset, how do you improve your mindset? Because we always talk about have a good mindset. We always talk about what you need, but how do you do it? The first thing is always going to come down to knowledge. I always tell you guys, you're going to learn from people. Just like you're learning from me. I could post this video on YouTube. They will learn from a YouTube video. The same, I could turn it into a podcast. You learn from people. If not me, anybody. The reason I know what I know is because I've learned the information from somewhere else, from somebody else. Whether it was a book, whether it was a person, whether it was a course, whether it was mentorship, you learn from other people. You learn what to avoid from other people. You learn what you're going to go through from other people. You learn what they had to go through, the failures they had to go through, the ones they also went through to make them who they are. But it all comes down to people. You need education. And you can get education for free. You can pay for education, but at the end of the day, information is out there. It's just about actually finding it, and once you find it, actually using it. Now, the main thing when it comes to free information, you're going to have to try all of it to be able to know what works or not. You can learn how to do anything for free. It's just going to take longer. That's a fact. Because put it like this. If I were to try to just give you everything you needed because I already went through it, it's going to be way more efficient for you in comparison to you just going on YouTube, you just reading a whole bunch of books, trying to put the pieces together in comparison to me giving you all the puzzle pieces you already need, and then you just got to kind of put it together from there in comparison to just trying to figure it all out. You want to learn from people. Now, how do you keep on improving on a daily basis when it comes to this? It just comes down to having a daily routine when it comes to knowledge. One of the main things that I did when I was working at UPS, every single day, I was listening to probably 2 to 4 podcasts. Like when I'm working at UPS, I have my AirPods in. Wasn't supposed to, but it is what it is. You go and do what you want to do regardless. I was listening to 2 to 4 podcasts specifically on trading mindset. I was heavy on the ICT Twitter space. I was heavy on just ICT in general, just heavy on any entrepreneurship mindset podcast. And I was doing that on a daily basis. I don't think you realize how much time you have in a day, especially for the people that have like active jobs where you're actively doing something. You can multitask very easily. And when you're multitasking and you're working 40 to 50, 60 hours a week, I don't think you realize how much knowledge you can be consuming. But the main thing is also this. You need to apply it now. The main thing that I would do, after I would get done my shift, after I would get done working, I would start recording some YouTube videos. Like this was around the time I started the YouTube channel, before I was getting any views, but like this is what built the habits to get me to where I am now of posting every day. Excuse me.
But from that point, I started building the daily habits of after I got done work, I was listening to some podcasts, and now back to the charts. I would do my daily range case study stuff that I was learning from, whether it was, like I said, podcasts, listening to YouTube videos. I would then take that, do the daily range case studies. For the people that have been part of the community for 4 years, 4.5 years, you would remember the daily range case studies would be getting sent every day at like 12 a.m. because I would get off work at like 10, 10:30, get home by like 11, eating everything, and then by the time I sent it all out, it was probably like 12 a.m. And that was when I was working at UPS, I was a supervisor. But like I said, I was getting education every single day in terms of just knowledge. And the main thing that was able to get me to the next level was actually using it, because information is cool and all, but if you're not going to apply it, if you're not going to use it, it's useless. I can give you a book on how to swim. That doesn't mean you know how to swim. I can give you a book on how to ride a bike. That doesn't mean you know how to ride a bike. You still got to take the knowledge that you're reading. You still got to take the knowledge that you're getting from a book, from a podcast, from a person, and then use it. If I give you a system or strategy in trading, in terms of trading, right, that doesn't mean you automatically know how to use it. Just because I give you a setup that I see every single day doesn't mean you're automatically going to be able to see it. There's a level of you got to actually get experience with it. There's a level of you got to actually take action on it, right? And that's the main thing when it comes to mindset. Most people aren't going to get that far to even do that. Most people aren't going to get that far. For the people, like right now, I'm watching from the people who come in, who stay, so I can see in terms of how many people are actually willing to stay, even within the cause. It's just the numbers go within everything. There's always a percentage of people that aren't going to want to do what's required. Like I always tell you guys one simple quote: do what they won't to achieve what they can. Most people don't want to do a lot of things. Most people don't want to follow the rules. Most people don't want to feel like shit after having a losing trading day, after having a losing trading week, after having a losing trading month. So you know what they try to do? They try to make themselves feel better. They try to chase the things that they want. They try to chase passing that account, getting that payout, feeling good, feeling like a good trader. They chase all the things that they want instead of just doing the things that they need to do. But that always comes down to the mindset, because the mindset, it needs to be so strong that even when you're losing trades, you know you're doing what you're supposed to. So you can't let it get to you. That takes a strong mindset. And like I said, how do you build a strong mindset? It comes down to doing things on a daily basis that are going to do it. Even like with the gym is going to help you with your mindset, because it's going to put you under physical pain. And if you can put yourself under physical pain and understand that it's necessary to get to the next level, it's going to change your perspective on things. But you don't know what you don't know. How many of you, when you got into trading, thought it was going to be like this? I'm sure none of you thought it would be like this, but that's how it is with everything. You don't know what you don't know. And that's why it always takes continuing to try to improve. Never think that you already made it. One of the things that I learned from my experience, from my journey as a trader, once I was like 19 and I moved out by myself, I made a good amount of money. I felt like I made it. I felt like I knew what I was doing. I felt like I was like at the highest point possible. But that mindset right there is exactly why I started to lose a lot of the money. I started spending a lot of the money. I started creating bad habits. I started changing the things I was doing that got me to that level. And then I lost it all. But from that experience, from going through it, it taught me what I needed to do and what I shouldn't be doing to get to the next level. So that when I got back to that level, I knew what not to do to set myself back. Everything happens for a reason. It just comes down to the mindset behind it. Because most people, if they were to get to the point to where I was, lose it all, they probably wouldn't have tried it again. Most people, they think, damn, I'm not going to be able to do it twice. When in reality, you got to change your perspective on it. If you could do it once, you can easily do it twice. If you couldn't have done it at all, you wouldn't have done that at all. If you can pass a funded account once, you can pass a funded account twice. If you can get a withdrawal once, you can get a withdrawal twice. If you can get a payout once, you can get a payout twice. There's no reason you can't, but it all comes down to the mindset, the perspective on it. You can look at today like, damn, it's a cloudy day. It's ugly outside. Or you can look at it as, damn, it's a cloudy day, but it's warm out. It's not snowing. And it's just all, your life is what you make of it. But that all comes down to mindset.
All right, team. This is where the video is going to be coming to, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. First yacht ever. I'm in Miami still. I'm going to be trading live with the team tomorrow. So if you're not on the team, if you want to work with me one-on-one, if you want to learn exactly how you can make your first 5 figures and live the life that I'm living at 22 years old also, then click the link in the description to work with me one-on-one. But if you want access to the free trading training, completely free, it's going to teach you the 3 steps to becoming a profitable trader. Click the second link in the description. We're active every single day, enjoying the fruits of our labor, but the job's not done. Still got way more levels to get to. Penthouses, 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 penthouses. Yachts, a whole bunch of yachts. The job's not finished, just remember that. End the video, I was just about understanding. The job's not finished. and we're just only getting started. Hope you enjoyed the content. Hope you learned something. Hope you found it entertaining. And if you did, like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys.